First thing, I think everything starts with just our amazing student turnout today. And just nearly brought to tears at the end of that one, just hearing our students just have our support. We've had so many layers of support since we arrived here in April, from our administration, from all levels, from people around campus, and then the day with our students out there. I mean, just an amazing environment for college basketball, just an amazing supportive environment for our team as we're building and growing. And we're looking forward to building with our student body, and helping to give them a great experience here when they have a chance to watch us.
Questions?
What went into your decision to have a forward-heavy starting lineup?
I love big lineups. I have so much faith and confidence in everyone on our team. I think that's one of the things. I think we have a lot of guys that can help this team win. And sometimes you just need a little bit of a jolt, something a little bit different. And so we made some adjustments. One of the things that being early in the year is you want to see different lineups on the floor so we can be at our best later in the year. And so we wanted to look at this lineup today. Javier's a guy who had a great summer shooting the basketball. Was a little bit slow with an injury in the last few weeks, and so he really earned the right to have the opportunity to go out there today. Jameson Battle, as everyone saw, is a tremendous outside shooter within our system that has tremendous value, and I just feel like he has a great zip. So the decision to go with that was tough because I feel like we have so many guys who are deserving, so many of those who are respected in our basketball community as really talented players. But we're going to do whatever we can to help our team be at its best. Our job is to get every player on our team to be in the role where they can be elite. And I thought we took a step closer to that tonight.
Coach, you talked about your system. Talk about how shooting the threes, whether it's the threat of it or whether you make it, opens up everything else, the driving, giving Toro a lot more room inside the paint. How does that impact how teams have to defend you?
Well, I think we saw that in the second half there where Bernardo was really able to open up some open space there. We've got a lot of really talented players, guys that can make a lot of great plays. And we want to put everyone in a system where they can really be efficient. And shooting a three-point shot is highly efficient when you have a great penetrator and a great post player. So the ability to be able to space the floor out that way and just allow guys to know and to be confident. One of the things I was most excited about today with Juice and Javier was that they kept taking them because they make them in practice. They're going to make a lot of them in games. But you got to have the ability to miss a few to step in there and really benefit from it. I think we saw that with Juice with 2 threes there in the second half to really kind of break it open. Juice, Justin Williams, don't make call him Juice. And he had the juice tonight. He gave us a big pick me up. So we just have a lot of confidence in guys on the floor that really good to do that.
For Jameer, the team limited its turnovers tonight. How have you kind of worked on that from your game against Houston?
I think that it wasn't just me; it was everybody kind of picking me up because I did have a lot of turnovers versus Towson. And I knew that I could just trust my teammates and just get on the ball. And it's just that easy with guys that you trust and you love, like on and off the court. Just trust them in the shot.
Coach, so Howard maintained most of the lead in the first half. What sparked GW's energy to take over the game in the end of the first half?
Just a great team effort. We're just really disciplined today, and they got some good scores over there. I mean, that's a fun team to play against. That's a fun team, I'm sure, to coach because they have so many guys that can drive and kick and play. They're going to win a lot of games this year. I really like their team. I felt like for us, we were just really disciplined. Even when they kept, even when we were getting 2 out of 3 stops, we were right there on those turkeys. But we just stayed disciplined with it. And you're able to stay disciplined and really stay solid and let the game kind of settle in. And one of the largest things we talk about as a team is learning the game as the game goes on, learning your opponent, because you can scout it and see it on film, but really elite players and people kind of learn it as the game goes on and can make adjustments. We have great guys that can really do that, and they really bought into that today.
Coach, like you were saying, Battle had a much bigger game this game than he did against Towson. What do you think changed for him?
He had 2 threes against Towson. I think he's a guy who's really good, quite honestly. Just being able to kind of move the ball around and kind of settle into the game some. I can remember being a younger player, and as you're younger, you just kind of, every time you step on the floor, every time that ball bounces, you're learning so much. So we're just trying to talk about these guys learning. He always plays with great swagger and chip on his shoulder, so we knew we would get that. I think it's a combination of the guys on our team and really sharing the ball. Our spacing was immaculate today with the way the guys were moving the ball. Guys making plays that they can make, really radiant character. So that allows guys like Jameson and Maceo and Juice to be able to really spot up and make outside shots and be really tough to guard.
The turkeys of 3 stops in a row.
A Turkey 3 stops in a row. Monster is 5 stops, and Godzilla is 10 stops.
Question for student athlete?
I got a question for Toro. How did it feel having your family here?
Feel great.
Yeah, what was great about it?
That was here, their own travel away from Puerto Rico, just to see me, and I know they're proud of me, and I'm just excited to play in front of them. I don't do it that often.
I know. We're all equally excited.
Thanks.
Coach, a long season, but how good you get the first win at home in the home opener? How important is that to you?
We never turn wins away, so we take them. It's all about just growth and learning, though. And when we learned from this opponent and when we learned from Towson, I thought we made a big step from Towson to tonight. All that are different opponents, there's always a point in the game where it can go one way or the other. But we really, we stepped up tonight, and we really continue to play as a unit tonight, and that's what we're really enthusiastic about. It's a long season, it's a long journey. The journey's going to require a lot of ups and downs, but if you can learn from either, it gives you the best chance to be your very best when it matters the most. And I thought we did that to this point.
How do you feel like you fit into this system? And was tonight, you think, kind of a good indication for what could still come?
I think it's great. We got great guys around me that be able to space the floor, and guys like Jameer be able to create, give me more space, more freedom. And I think if you just keep playing together, we'll be.
Charles Williams, Howard's leading scorer, still had 21 points. Is there anything that the team could have done better on defense to limit him a little bit more?
Sometimes guys are really good scorers, and you just try to do a great job of making them work for it. And I thought Mezzi and Justin Mazzulla and Justin Williams did a great job of that. And, he's just a good player. We scouted him, knowing he was a good player. And he was able to, when you play against a good player, they're able to get the spots on the floor. They're really comfortable. And that's an area we got to continue to grow in. But I was enthused with it because I felt like we took him out of the game where he didn't have the ball in his hands as much, and we made those other guys have to beat us more often. And so I was really enthused with that. He had a really efficient night, which just speaks to how good a player that he is. But that doesn't speak to how bad our defense was. We made him really work for it, and that's what we really try to do with really good players. And as guys like Mezzi and Justin Mazzulla and Justin Williams grow defensively, it's no telling how good they can be guarding guys like that. And, credit to him, he's a great player, and he's going to score a lot of points all season long.
Any more questions? Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.